2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
Wait. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Harden outside. The kick out to Irving. 3-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off. Now,
here is Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling, so hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Harden scanning the floor. He kicks it to Jordan. Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Holiday against Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Outside, Green. Jordan, high post. Back to Green. Pass to Harden. Over Holiday. And the Nets miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And so it's Milwaukee with it. following the miss by Kyrie Irving. To the wing on the left. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. And there's the pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Down by 12. To stop the run. Rebounded by Tucker. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Here's Irving. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Pure shooting form shown by Kyrie on that one. Lets the ball just roll off the fingertips.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Outside Portis. 4 on the shot clock. And Aldridge comes over to help. It's stolen by Brown. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one drops for him. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Forbes. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Brown the pass to Aldridge. Irving from long range. Again, Irving missing. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to him.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off the...
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Griffin is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Harden in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. A rebound by the Nets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Griffin dishes to Harris. Shoots. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
DiVincenzo with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Tucker the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Brown. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 8. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And a wide open look for Irving. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 8. Passes it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Green. Giannis inside. A beautiful reverse layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Irving for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Giannis. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Here's Irving. Basket good. He's got 8.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. Irving against Holiday. And stolen by Jordan. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. They get a hand on it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson dishes to Irving. Pass to Green. Jordan with it. Back to Green. Irving from long range. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back, dude. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, and he might not get all the attention. And that'll do it for us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Luwawu. Good D by Giannis.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Kicks it down to Middleton. The pass to Giannis. Down low, Lopez. Great D that time from Green.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Giannis against Green. Holiday left side. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Harden inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound, Nets. No good that time.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Timeout called, the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Nets trail by 16. Here's Irving. That shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Portis has got his first points in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Harris kicks to Irving. Will it go? And the layup is good. Irving's got 10 points.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the basket with ease.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tucker. Griffin with the steal. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Harris misses.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Tucker dishes to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Forbes over Harris. Forbes can't get it to go.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
Here's Connaughton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, that one no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They lead by 14. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Harris is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Holiday surveying the floor. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And James Harden subbed in for Bruce Brown. Jordan against Giannis. Feeds it to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes to Antetokounmpo. That shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Irving, good look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Holiday against Harden. Holiday against the bucket. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. And on the way from Irving for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 19 points.
He's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job pulling the trigger when he's open.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Floats one. The first one falls.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. The 3 from Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Harden against Holiday.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to thin guys off and get those rebounds.
The drive by Jordan, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
DeAndre just muscling up a bit down there, refuses to let the defense tie him down.
Harden against Holiday, and Lopez throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Timeout called the Nets.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Johnson kicks to Green. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Giannis with it. Now Green defending. And Antetokounmpo.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. And that one, good.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Guarded by Jordan. Back to Kurucs. And the layup falls. And the Bucks lead by 14.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Here is Forbes. Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. Green, the pass to Harden. The second effort. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brent. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Brooklyn, Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, G.A. Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Collins. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Harden surveying the D. Passes it to Aldridge. Back to Harden. From deep. That one's not going to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's Harden. Aldridge trying to break free. Harden, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the former Hoya Green, a ranging forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Young drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden against Young, and Capella sends it back.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field. A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. Capella against Aldridge. Harden outside.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And the shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Aldridge. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jeff Green. And then for Atlanta, Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now here's Williams.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Claxton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Shots good by Williams.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Irving looking for an opening. Over Bogdanovich. That misses off the backboard.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Hawks.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And it goes down 2 points. Williams has got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Irving drives in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
The quick first step of Kyrie gave him an edge, and all they could do was foul.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. And Tony Snell is subbed in for Hunter. Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. To the middle. Here's Snell. 2 on the clock. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Atlanta. They're up by 11. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown, and it's Irving in at the 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Snell kicks to Bogdanovich. Up again, and it's Gallinari on the follow. Gallinari's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
The shot's good from Irving.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Williams attacking, and Williams with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tony Snell.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's Harden. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
The Hawks leading by 16. Young looking around. Pass to Okongwu. Over Johnson. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Harden outside. Now the feed to Aldridge. It's stolen by Capella. Gallinari with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Young with no one around. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nets trail by 20. Harden outside. Atlanta with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Got that one up quick. Young's got 8 points.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for Gallinari.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Pulls it up. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A nice shot by Irving.
A strong finisher. Kyrie exhibits good body control after contact.
It's Young on the wing. 8 points for him. The pass to Herter. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Shot from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 9 points in the game so far.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Young dishes to Capella. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Atlanta had no problems getting going. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12 to... And that'll do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point. Young pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Now here's Harden. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young against Harden. With the floater. Capella. Jordan with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 17. Good on the bucket.
Few players, if any, hit for a higher percentage inside. Jordan playing to his strengths.
Harden against Young. Outside Collins. It's stolen by Green. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And good that time.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Lob pass to Capella.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Trae Young. And here's Collins from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Green with the ball. Harris kicks to Green. Irving for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Outside Irving. Over Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Williams. He's got 10. Back to Bogdanovic. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 15.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Irving against Williams. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bucket is good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving against Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Hawks, Alinari comes in for Clint Capella. And Tony Snell subbed in for Hunter.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams finds Snell. That one goes in. Snell's got his first basket.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
Irving passes to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Much like Marc Gasol, DeAndre was drafted as an unpolished second-round pick. Now one of the more impactful centers around.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Snell dishes to Gallinari. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Johnson, the pass to Irving. Over Williams. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Back to Gallinari. Inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And the shot goes in. Irving's got 19 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Irving against Williams. Here's Collins. Can't get it to fall. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A man of many moves. Kyrie's showing us a little of everything tonight.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawk. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Griffin is out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden. And it's Johnson in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Harden. Aldridge trying to break free. Harden can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Herter passes to Collins. Harden with it. Poked away.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. And Hunter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Harden dishes to Griffin. Gallinari with the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Herter. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Harden against Young. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 13-point game. And here is Capella. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Kicks it to Hunter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The Nets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Harden the pass to Brown. In the corner, Harden for 3. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Nets trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harden's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden against Young. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Young inside. Second chance effort. And Capella with the layup.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Herter with the putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Jordan kicks to Irving. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Young outside, down low. Capella, the pass to Herter, and they pick up 2.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Irving attacking, banked in off the glass. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
He gets to the rim at will. Kyrie, one of the most elusive players you'll ever see.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Back to Herter. The three-pointer off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Harris. Here's Young. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Irving passes to Chioza. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely, unable to get that one. Hunter with it. Harris is there. Pulls up on the elbow. Out to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. That shot misses. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good. That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. There, quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Nets, we've got Jordan. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Now here's Howard. Curry. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Curry's got the first points up on the board here for the 76ers. To the inside. Howard with the steal. Harris passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow. Taking whatever he sees in the pick and roll. Simmons, you got to respect how assured he is.
Harden against Simmons. Harden with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, get with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles. In some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
And finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Harden against Simmons.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Simmons. James Harden picking up that last basket. Simmons finds Green. On the wing, Harris. Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
It's Harden with the drive. The shot comes out. Simmons with the defensive effort. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The shot by Curry, no good.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
And it's good, 2 points. Harden's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green, and it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Curry. Fires the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Outside Irving. Pass to Jordan over Howard. No good from Jordan. The 76ers lead. Green taking his time here. There's the pass to Harris. Here's Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
Irving passes to Claxton. Now, here is Irving. And it's sent back by Howard. 6 to shoot. Harris finds Irving. Back to Harris. Great D that time from Howard. And stolen by Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Lays it up off the glass.
There's no stopping Irving in the drive. Too quick, too clever for the defense, even when they're right on him.
Outside Curry. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And then for Philadelphia, Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Now here's Irving. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
46 seconds left in the first. And it's Harris off the drive. Scott kicks to Milton. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Griffin. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Harris. Feeds to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Irving with it. Curry meets him. And that one's good, Irving.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Curry from deep three-point land. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. 76ers ahead, up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Milton in at the 3. Luwalu's shot is off. Now, here's Thybulle. Not a lot of room. The feed to Scott. Knocked loose. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Aldridge. And it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got the opening field goal of the 2nd quarter for Brooklyn.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Korkmaz kicks to Scott. Brooklyn with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. Now the 76ers on the break, and Simmons slams it in.
You better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Harden against Simmons. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Scott finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Thybulle with the ball. Griffin on him. Simmons left side, and Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Brown outside. Back to Harden. Takes the 13-footer. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass. Now
Simmons. He's got 12. Pass to Scott. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Luwabu's shot is off.
It won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that's enough.
And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
High post try. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Back to Howard. From beyond the arc. Maxey, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Harris dishes to Irving. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good off the back rim and in.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Scott, the pass to Maxey. Outside, Scott. Back to Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent, and he always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Got it off in time, and that would have counted, and so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He got
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 1. And that does it for our.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
They've got Joe Harris, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Green in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The 76ers leading. Harris finds Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Harris. The dish now to Green. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Green's got the first basket of the second half here for Philadelphia. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project him to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
An 0-for-3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton's checked in. Now here's Simmons. He's got 14. Back to Howard. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. On its way from Irving for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Look, he makes the D pay. Irving, if you stay off of him, he likes to torch you with the pull-up.
The drive by Simmons. Here's Howard. A putback, and Simmons is right there. Simmons got 16.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Irving.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Curry is inside. He's against Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. To the paint, here's Jordan. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Now, here's Milton. Back to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside Irving. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh, Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Pass to Milton. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. The pass to Korkmaz. Here is Howard. Aldridge is covering. And there it is for him. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Aldridge finds Harden. And it's good for 2. Harden's got 13.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Thibault, the pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And the momentum Howard has moving toward the rim, at times, this guy is unstoppable inside.
There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Harden. Aldridge left side. And here's Harden. 13 points in the game. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thibault with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Harden left side. And that one, good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Oh, the power on that group! And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. And getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry's shot is off.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Harris passes to Curry, fires the three. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists in the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harden.
Oh, that's a good way for Harden to keep the D off balance. Use the mid-range area.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The 76ers also with a sub. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Maxey. Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. 5 to shoot. The drive by Green. Here's Howard outside for Simmons. Outside Curry. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard can't hit. Nets trail by 3. And he gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Inside, here's Simmons. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The shot's good from Irving.
I love the aggressive mentality. Irving is terrific at pouncing on any available lane to the basket.
Green finds Simmons. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Count it, good.
Wow, becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
It's stolen by Curry. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
An even 3-on-3 break. Green, the pass to Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Look at the fearlessness. When it comes into play, when we talk about Simmons, he's a force inside.
Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Harden in for Tyler Johnson.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
The 76ers leading by 5. Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. There's 1:17 left in the fourth.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Griffin laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Coming alive down the stretch. I like how Griffin commands the ball when the game is on the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Jeff Green is checked in for Blake Griffin. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
The Nets working the ball around now. Harden, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Harris passes to Simmons. And it's sent back by Irving.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris. Pass to Curry. The three. Misses the shot. So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work. Welcome. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. So the next starting five. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. James Harden picking up that last basket. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Stolen by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
DiVincenzo with it, and it's Harden picking him up. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 6 points.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Brownie's checked in for the Nets. Now here is Holiday. Teardrop shot. And Irving pulls it down. Now here's Green. Jordan finds Green. On its way from Irving for 2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Holiday. Down low. Here's Lopez.
Well, DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest. Nicely done.
Irving drives in. And no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Brown against Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Nets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton outside. Holiday against Green. Lopez inside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Jordan. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here is Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good from Jordan.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
A deep 3 from Irving. And the Nets miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Here's Harden. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Over to the wing. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. Harden against Middleton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Harden finds Johnson. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Antetokounmpo, no good. It's Harden with...
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 4. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his...
For me personally, I just want to...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Claxton in at power forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Harden surveying the D. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin leading the charge. Finished off the break.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Tucker, the pass to Middleton. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Got a hand on it.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 5. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Nets also changing it up. Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. They recover it. Nice shot by Portis. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Aldridge. Back to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Nobody near Irving. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. And it's blocked. They get it back. Portis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Portis has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. Tucker, the pass to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
a really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Green in for Nicholas Claxton. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. Holiday goes in. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Holiday's got 4 this quarter. Nets trail by 8. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Jordan. And the shot goes in.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson kicks to Irving. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Irving. Holiday with the defensive effort. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the open. And that's a...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets trail by 8. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Harden outside.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Middleton outside. Clock at 4. Launches it. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Boy, we see a lot of this from Tyler Johnson. Bring it strong. This guy is fierce.
Lopez finds Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Harden. And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks leading by 8. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The kick out to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Jordan the pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Middleton against Johnson. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Looking to end his cold spell. And Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got 14. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. The rebound by Luwawu. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here is Forbes. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
On its way from Irving for 2. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Here's DiVincenzo. The layup missed. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Drains the 3-pointer. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 3. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
To the middle. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And it's Irving missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Holiday against Harden. Here's Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Harden against Portis. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. Here's Lopez. Holiday goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Good. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Holiday, here we go. And he banks in the layup. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Fast break, Milwaukee. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Boy, nice play. PJ standing for Pop Jr., just taking what the defense gives him there.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Tyler Johnson. Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Harden. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it with double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Giannis against Griffin. Here's Giannis. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Yes!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Pass to Harris from outside the arc. Rebound by Brook Lopez. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. We've got 22 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Harden. Lopez grabs the board. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. High post Lopez. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Are setting tonight with the lights of downtown. Now it's it.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. So the Nets starting five. Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Young. Yep, that one goes in there. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Here's Irving. Kept alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Young, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Irving, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all three looks.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Trae Young.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella is going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Irving surveying the floor. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young outside. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Irving finds Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Count that one.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Young outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Young's got 6 points. Harden with it. At the elbow, it's Harris. Harden has a wide open look. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young, right side, dishes it to... What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
That one goes. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Capella. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The 3 from Harden. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Bogdanovich, who's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Young. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter.
Well, Jordan just wreaking havoc on the rim now.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
Here's Irving. Atlanta with the rebound.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Irving against Williams. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 5.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Williams dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Irving from long range. Offensive rebound, Nets. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Harden's got room. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Brown. And the layup is good.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Tony Snell is out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Snell. Some solid defense from Brown. Net shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Griffin. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. The Hawks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Williams kicks to Okongwu. That shot off. Nice D from Aldridge. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. The quick look, no good that time.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for James Harden. Young passes to Okongwu. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Okongwu. Basket counts. Okongwu's now got his second bucket.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Aldridge dishes to Brown. Here's Irving. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Nets. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here's Irving. following the basket by Trae Young. From the arc. Rebound collected by Snell. 1:15 left in the first half. Unloads from 13. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Young against Irving. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Young. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Young. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Young kicks to Collins. Young inside. Guarded by Harden. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Harden, and Capella sends it back. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good luck stopping DeAndre Jordan with a full head of steam, just a couple of steps, and that skill and size, something good's going to happen from a play like that.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Williams. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 17 points. And that'll about do.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Tyler Johnson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 slot.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Irving for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Irving. Over Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Irving.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Now, here is Young. He's got 17. At the top of the key, Hunter. Back to Young. He dishes it to Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Bruce Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And James Harden subbed in for Johnson. Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. And yes, it's good.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
And Here's Young from the arc. Atlanta again missing. Nets trail by 5. There's the 3. Irving can't hit.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And finished off by Collins.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Harden, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Herter. That one drops for him. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Irving. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. And Capella sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And Jordan gets it to go. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Williams looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 13.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities. And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 13. 2 points. That one goes.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And stolen by Jordan. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Claxton. Here's Harden on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Williams. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson kicks to Brown. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. That one misses. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Williams can't hit. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Brown. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Again, lefties are so tricky. He's not afraid to pull up and shoot that soft floater from time to time.
Capella inside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Collins is right there.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Williams. And that one drops. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. No good from Irving. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
But they get it back. Gallinari passes to Collins. Here's Young. The offensive rebound. The second effort. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that Marcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets. Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Young way outside and finished off by Collins.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a change for the Nets. Green's checked in.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Now, here is Harden. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the shot is good.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Young taking his time here. Feeds to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Irving's checked in for James Harden. Chioza passes to Irving to take the lead. Aldridge. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Exceptional shot-making ability there, especially considering the stakes. Aldridge stepping up.
Young with no one around. No good on the triple. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The lead is 2. Passes it to Chioza. Irving against Young. Looking to get it going. And Irving with the lay-in. Good.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Young inside. He's covered by Irving, and that one drops for him.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And a deep three from Irving. Another miss by Irving.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Harris. After the miss from Trae Young. Green finds Irving. The putback. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Brooklyn making a change here. 43 seconds left in the game. Good!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Young. Lob pass to Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Harden can't cash in from close range.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now Harden. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Green. And it's Howard in at the 5.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here is Harden. Offensive rebound. Outside Curry. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And stolen by Harris. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And good that time.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Simmons looking around. Green against Curry. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's blocked by Simmons.
With the reach of Simmons and coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Passes it to Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy. Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Out to Harris. A 3 ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard, the pass to Harris. Green against Green. Green dishes to Howard. And Howard with the stop.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Simmons against Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. Count it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Harden. Yep, it counts.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Howard. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. And stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Moving it up. And the Nets miss again.
You know what a counter competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
It's Curry with the drive. Simmons against Irving. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
High post shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other four guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Now, here's Howard. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lays it up off the glass. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as he gets near the rim.
Here's Harden. Off the left rim and out.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Poked loose and stolen by Harris. Elbow shot. Offensive rebound.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And Curry, here we go. Got that bucket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Just 3 on the clock. And the shot is long. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers on top, up 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz at the 4. Milton on top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Scott. Aldridge with some nice D. Nets trail by 3. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Milton's shot is good. Milton's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Irving surveying the floor. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I love the aggressive mentality. Irving is terrific at pouncing on any available lane to the basket.
Scott can't get it to go.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
James Harden, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Harden's got 6 points.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Maxey, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Griffin can't get it to go in. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hilton the pass to Korkmaz. Tried by Scott. And here's Milton. No good with the triple.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Harden missing again. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The 76ers lead. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Scott. Thibault kicks to Scott. And here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harden draws the double. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what great size in the backcourt gives you. The ability to equally challenge the defense on all 3 levels. Harden is incredible.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Scott. And finished off by Scott.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And Griffin stays with it.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
Here's Maxey. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Scott kicks to Korkmaz. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Then for the Nets, Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Simmons against Irving. Doesn't go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Outside Curry. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the momentum Howard has moving toward the rim, at times, this guy is unstoppable.
Irving double team. Free throw line jump shot. And Curry pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 5. They kick it out to Green. Harris passes to Green. Curry looking it over. And the 3 off target. Pass to Irving. The dish to Griffin. The layup off target. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sport. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Irving. Harris drives in. Here's Howard. Yes, that goes in. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And the shot goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by Irving. Harris against Green. And it's Harris off the drive. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Simmons on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 5. Irving double team. Jeff Green on the wing. Back to Irving. 13 feet away. And that's good for 2. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Torch from mid-range. I mean, that's almost unmatched. I mean, Irving is dead eye from that range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And then for Brooklyn, Brown comes in for Harris. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Johnson. Brown kicks to Green. On the wing, Harden. Left side, Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break for the lead. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Harden.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Harden scanning the floor. Feeds it to Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Scott. The Nets making a switch here.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Now, here's Milton. Howard at the elbow. The pass to Maxey. Just 3 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Brooklyn trailing. Harden with it. He's got 8. That one good for 2.
It's not an easy job to guard Harden. It's made even harder when his mid-range game is working.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. On the wing, Milton. Korkmaz passes to Howard. He gets that one. Howard's got 14 points.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely.
Just a gorgeous-looking J from Harden, really sticking it to the field.
76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Maxey passes to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
It's encouraging to see Griffin work hard on defense, wanting to make a difference.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Brooklyn ahead as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Howard. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Bucket is good. Simmons got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harden against Simmons. Harden to pass to Claxton. Here's Chiosa. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes to Simmons. Out to Harris. The feed to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
It's never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for James Harden.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
The 76ers lead. Right side, Green. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. He kicks to Harris. Now Howard. Outside, Simmons. Clock is at 3. Howard. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
Puts it up from 17, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
On the wing, Green. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Irving against Simmons. Claxton the pass to Chiosa. And it's sent back by Howard. Simmons finds Milton. Back to Simmons. Howard at the elbow. Pass to Milton. Back to Howard. Stolen. Here's Luwawu. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Howard misses. Tipped away. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Harden. That one misses. Some solid defense from Harris. On the wing, Green. He feeds it to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Green passes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Harris outside. Harden kicks to Harris. Simmons against Irving. Fires from 14. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Left side Curry. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harris passes to Jordan. And that one hits back iron. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Over in the corner, Green. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
You can't let that happen. Green gets the chance to catch and shoot. It's almost automatic.
So Philadelphia wins it. Some good. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.